code repositories. Code repositories. Now, if you're not in the software business, that's okay. It's likely, though, that you have heard of some of these code repositories down here at the bottom. A few of them are very popular. One of the most popular ones here is GitHub. So you may have heard of GitHub before, and if not, that's fine. GitHub is probably the most widely used repository in the world, and what that is if you're not familiar with GitHub, Microsoft acquired GitHub and made everybody a bunch of money. So Microsoft has integrated a whole bunch of GitHub features into their journey as the leader in software. Usually I don't either. Slack, I know you guys use Slack. We actually do keep our software in teams, but it's more of a the major releases, the major revs, we'll put into teams because that's what we actually deploy out to the Army. But most of the time we're using GitHub or we're using Azure DevOps. But you certainly could use Slack or Teams. And why is this important? Well, what it does is it gives us a collaborative environment that allows software engineers to go out and hopefully be able to put together a way of making sure you're using the most up-to-date version of the source code. And so why is that meaningful and why is that important? Well, they give you a central point for developers to place the source code. In addition to that, it's a way that you can tie your development environment. So your interface definition, your integrated development environment into each one of these repositories. And so, your IDE, which is, the development environment that you code in, can actually be tied to these repositories. And once you do that, you can check in and check out certain piece of software that you're going to be actually updating. And so you never want to put any type of sensitive information in there. One of the biggest issues that we typically will find is user IDs and passwords. User IDs and passwords. I remember we were evaluating a tactical system, and just in a static source code analysis, we checked out the source code from the repository, and it had hard-coded user IDs and passwords in it, and so that was a significant finding for us.